Mr. Right here, and thank you very much to the person who asked me to look at this question. We have to factorise 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. Now, there are various different ways of doing this. I like to do it by kind of figuring it out. So I would say that we know that it's going to be into two brackets. I can't, by the way, take out a common factor. So I'd always look for that first, but I can't take out a common factor. So I'm going to go straight to two brackets. Now, we're okay that it's 2x squared, which means that one of these brackets will have to start with a 2x and the other with an x, because that's how we're going to get the 2x squared, isn't it? So we know that for sure. Now, do you notice how these numbers multiply to a positive? Okay, the numbers multiply to plus 6, don't they? So that means that either both of the numbers have to be positive, that's this number and this number, or they both have to be negative. Now in this case, because we have a negative 7x, we know that our numbers have to combine to give us a negative 7x. So we know that if they're both positive, we ain't going to get a negative x. So we know that both of these numbers must be negative. So we've worked out an awful lot, and now all we've got to do is to work out what these numbers could be so that we end up with plus 6 and minus 7x. So we could, for instance, have 1 and 6. That would give us plus 6. Would it give us minus 7x? That would give us minus 1x. Minus 12x would be minus 13x. So that's not going to work. There's a limited number of possibilities that can work. Should we try 3 and 2? Minus 3x, minus 4x, minus 7x. There you go. I happen to have hit on it quite quickly, and that is the answer. And if you wanted to just make very sure, then you could jot down here your suggested answer. Now, I don't know how you like to multiply out brackets like this, but you might be used to going 2x times x and 2x times minus 2, minus 3 times x and minus 3 times minus 2. And if you do that correctly, you'll see that you get back to where you started. So that is my answer to that question. Thank you for sending it in. If you'd like me to tackle a question, then email it in to me. My email address is in the description of this film.